All right, in a stunning twist of events, as we mentioned in the MF Global story, the AP reporting that an MF official admitted to using client money as the company's financial troubles mounted. We're going to get straight to Sheila Dharmarajan with all the details. Hey, Sheila.
Hey there, Lisa. And this is what really many people are calling a shocking headline, actually a stunning turn of events here in the case of MF Global. I want to recap those headlines because it is important. The AP is reporting that a federal official says that MF Global admitted to them that they were indeed using clients' money as its financial troubles mounted. Now, this is just really the latest twist in what started out as a mere bankruptcy. Now we have a full-blown scandal on our hands and even a potential fraud case. Now, if this is indeed the case, MF has violated a segregation of accounts rule. This is really one of the tenets of the brokerage industry, and it's all about keeping clients' money separate from the firm's money separate. It's really a cardinal sin to violate that. You never, ever touch your client's money for any of your own purposes. And in fact, what could be following is fraud and civil penalties for MF Global, potentially even CEO John Corzine. Now, this has been just the latest in what has been slowly unfolding since MF Global filed for bankruptcy yesterday morning. After filing for bankruptcy, a discrepancy of several hundreds of millions of dollars in client money could not be accounted for. In fact, the New York Times saying that was actually in the $700 million range. Now, MF Global did flag SEC and the CFTC about these missing funds. Since then, the CFTC has begun a probe into the company, ordering MF to keep all of their books, do not throw out any records. This was really just the beginning. The CME also then coming out this morning saying they also thought that there were some compliance issues with MF's clients' funds. Lisa, I cannot reiterate how bad the scenario is. This is absolutely the worst case scenario. If it was indeed not an accounting error, if indeed this is true that MF did use clients' money, really we are talking about some very potentially serious charges and potentially serious charges for CEO John Corzine. On the market front, obviously the stock has been halted for trading. We haven't been able to trade that for about 48 hours now. But the bonds, remember, they are still being traded. And in fact, we saw a big drop in the bonds on that news. Down about 15 cents, 35 cents in the dollar is what the bonds are trading at right now. You know, a lot of bondholders like to hang around the hoop in these situations as well to see if there's any sort of recovery value. Now with this latest headline, even the bondholders are getting out down to 35 cents on the dollar. Everyone is fleeing. Certainly a nightmare scenario for CEO John Corzine. Adam?